The vaccine for social injustice. 2021 has not been an easy year so far. We are still in the middle of COVID-19, and recently, many people broke into the US Capitol, which makes everybody wonder what our future will be like. Even though the coronavirus vaccine has been invented, there still hasn't been a cure for social injustice, which is also very important. Jacqueline Woodson, an award-winning author, stated, "I think that people are willing to talk about anything if you come to it with kindness. Kindness is the true vaccine for social injustice, and social justice is treating everyone fairly by being respectful and understanding." Last week, I heard Father Jack talk about social injustice during Mass. He said we're living in a time when many people exhibit very little tolerance for those that have a difference in opinion or perspective. He taught me in his homily that kindness is needed for a better world and we should challenge ourselves to follow the golden rule. When he said that, I was reminded of a book called Separate is Never Equal, which is a true story about Sylvia Mendez and her family fighting for her and her brothers to attend the Westminster School. Sylvia and her brothers were rejected because of their race, but her family did not give up on hope for equity. Different organizations like the NAACP and the American Jewish Congress helped them achieve social justice. Additionally, a second example of social justice is seen in the Kindness Diaries. It is a show on Netflix about a man named Leon Logothetis who travels around the world relying on the kindness of strangers and then surprising them in return. There was an episode about a man named Tony who was homeless. Even though he had very little, he shared clothes and food with Leon. To thank him, Leon purchased Tony a house and paid for him to go back to school, which allowed him to survive. The show taught me that life is not fair and that there is inequity, but with kindness, there can be social justice in the world. Moreover, my mom has always said talent is equally distributed in the world, but opportunity is not. For those of us who have been blessed, it is our duty to help the less fortunate. My mom has been in charge of the Easter Carnival at our church for several years. All the donations that she collects get sent to a charity. The money has supported organizations like the Ann Arbor Education Project, which provides assistance to kids in poverty. Her volunteer work has impacted social justice and makes me want to follow in her footsteps. In conclusion, social justice and equity is something that everybody deserves to have. The world has experienced a lot of social injustice, but we can't give up. St. Paul once said, "Let your conversations always be full of grace." I hope that by being kind, respectful, and understanding, we can create a better future.